A mass of persons gathered outside mom and pop shops and mini-marts on Thursday in an attempt to get last-minute supplies to weather the 7-day lockdown. One day into the 24/7 curfew, the Prime Minister granted a reprieve to small grocers to operate Thursday from 6 a.m. to 12 noon and on Monday, April 6 from 6 a.m. to 12 noon to accommodate citizens who needed food items. However, in a COVID-19 briefing at the GIS studios, the Minister for Economic Development, Guy Joseph, cautions that the April 6th window for shopping is not ironclad.
As to whether Monday is going to remain open, I have to question this now. I think the government needs to revise its position and look at whether you are going to allow, because if you cannot be disciplined in a simple matter like this, after you have understood all that has been said, then the government may have to make the more draconian decisions and implement the measures to say, because the number of people who sent me messages and said, look, we are not going to die over the 7-day shutdown.
Joseph responded to criticism that mounting pressure may have led to an easing of rigid lockdown measures.
Some people were accusing or instigating that the government had crumbled under some pressure and had given that reprieve because we were under pressure. We were not under pressure to make that decision. That was always part of the plan when the immediate shutdown happened.
Minister Joseph put the island's capacity to handle a dramatic rise in COVID-19 cases into grim focus.
With our quarantine facility, the contact tracing after the first 5 the initial stages, and then when we had the 5 announced, the contact tracing led to more than 100 persons who had to now be put into quarantine. Now, if you have to have the multiplier effect on that, and you have a doubling of that, where are we going to get quarantine facilities to put all of these people?
The minister says the bigger picture should remain at the forefront of every citizen's mind.
What we have, 9 ventilators? We already have people in ICU on some of these ventilators. The mighty USA cannot get ventilators. I know we have some on order. I'm hoping that it gets here within the time frame. But even if we have 20 ventilators, given the underlying conditions that exist in St. Lucia today, with kidney failure, diabetes. I mean, you go to the dialysis center. I go there on a daily basis because I have a brother who's on dialysis. I have to take extra precautionary measures because he lives with me. If I contract that disease, that virus of COVID-19, and he gets it, where I have a chance of survival, I think his chances are 0.
The minister calls for a level of personal responsibility on the part of all St. Lucians to contain in-country transmission of COVID-19. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.